Good morning, all. Good morning, all. Family, I had to step away to get it together. I'm back with y'all now. I hope you're doing good this morning. It is 6:02 this morning here in Fort Worth, and we are feeling just a little bit chilly. Nothing too big, nothing too bad going on. Man, the decisions that you make, the small, very, very small decisions that you make, sometimes can play a big role in how you feel and give you enough juice and energy to escalate to the very next situation that you have coming in your life. I just got done with a psychology class here at Tarrant County Community College, and I'm doing well. God is blessing me, I passed. I did with a lot of help. I passed, but I passed. And, well, it's kind of simple. I am working this job, and it's kind of funny, and I think this is the thing here. When I put myself at full disposal for everybody, I fail to put myself at disposal for my own self, right? So, I can't remember what prayer I prayed that has me feeling very satisfied with my life today. But even after I stopped drinking and smoking marijuana and stopped drinking alcohol and stopped popping prescription pills that were not prescribed to me, I'm beginning to feel inspired when I wake up in the morning, and actually even satisfied with going to work. And that's great. That's what really made the biggest difference, because lately I've just not been feeling my job. And the big thing is that my boss is very, very driven so much that she'll drive you crazy. So lately here, she has the ability to call me whenever she wants to, ask the very same questions, how we going, what we doing, and in her world, when she's doing that, she's doing her job. She's handling her business, and I guess in her mind, she's getting herself, to a high position in corporate America, and she's doing her thing. And I don't knock anything against her. I just don't share her driven desire in that particular aspect of my own life. With that being said, I really need to find something that drives me more than a 9-to-5 check. And I'm not trying to be rich. I'm just trying to be happy. So yesterday she called me, and I simply told her, after I didn't even argue with her. I didn't even catch an attitude with this girl. I had an attitude, but I didn't catch it with her, right? To catch an attitude, you have to catch it and then give it back. So that means you have to take in the energy and then propel that same energy. And I had my own energy, and I wasn't even trying to give it away. So she calls and she asks the same amount of questions that she asked. How's it going? How was today? Did we have a lot of traffic? Things like that. I find those questions very agitating, because in her mind, they're to scale why I did or did not sell a selective amount of cell phones. And it's just very simple. If the people come and they want a cell phone, it's fine. A lot of times they come and they want help with their cell phone. Fine. Her one thing in her mind is get the people over there, get them into a cell phone. And personally, I haven't even really been trained enough to do exactly what she does the way she does it. I don't think that she understands that if you don't train me to be you, then I can't be you. And so the outcomes that you have been getting, I'm not getting, because I'm not you. So here we stand in this place. I finally told her, look, I'm so happy with what I do bring in. If I bring in a cell phone a day, that's cool for me. If I bring in 2, that's cool for me. If I bring in none, that's cool for me. But the thing is, I go to work, and if somebody needs something checked out, I check it out. If somebody needs help with something, I help them with something because I'm right there. I do whatever job is in front of me to do. I'm not necessarily working for you. I'm always working for God. And so if it's something right there that is in front of me to do, I do it to my best ability. Going forward, I found out that this company that I'm working for has been known as crooks. These people will get these keys to these cell phones. They don't too much care about the company so much, and that they don't care about their boss so much. And understandably, if I was the same person I used to be when I was younger, then I would do what I would have done when I was younger. I would stack up 50, 60 cell phones, and I would just walk right on out of there. Sell those cell phones, make enough of my income to get along with my next few couple days, because they don't do drug tests. They don't do, and I see now why people want the drug test. I see now why people want the background. I see it, and at the same time, I'm dealing with it in my own life, because unfortunately, I have done some things in my past that now I have to speak for today, right now. So, here we are, and even now I'm getting a degree. I'm hoping by the time I get this degree that, I pass to be in my past, but who's to say I won't have a client and something comes up and then boom, but I pray to God that the devil doesn't attack me that way. It will be bone chilling, but I know that prayer is real and it's very strong, and that God is real, and that God He won't put nothing on you that you can't bear, and He won't let the devil touch you in ways that will bring your demise to fruition. So I'm very active with my walk with God. Am I historically active? I wouldn't say that I was. So however you may see your walk with God, that's how you see your walk with God. But I believe that my walk with God is different than your walk with God. Not that I'm extraordinarily special, but that I have my own walk with God as well as you have your own walk with God. With that being said, definitely being said, here I am. Good morning, all. I told my boss yesterday while she was questioning me, hey, look, man, I'm going to call you back. I went home. I looked at my grades. I started my application for my scholarship, hoping that I pray to God that I get this scholarship. And I'm going to finish the rest of the application now because I was so tired. My flesh was itching. I was so tired. I was trying to scratch the flesh off of my body. My spirit was tired. My spirit was so tired, it was coming out like, yo, get this stuff off of me. Whatever this is, I want to go rest. And so I went and I got in the bed. I noticed how ungrateful I was being. I have a job. However this girl comes at me, it's the one way she's not coming at me is, you're fired. She's not coming at me like that. And the information that she's trying to get from me is maybe enough information for her to figure out how to talk to me and what angle to hit me at. And I'm not willing to give her that information, so I know that the way that I'm reacting towards it isn't an ungrateful matter. I have a job. And she gave me a job when, I'm not going to say nobody would give me a job, because that's not the case. She gave me a job in a time when I needed the job. Now, to take into context, she didn't know how badly I needed the job at the time. She didn't even know I was in recovery and just trying to make sure that I could pay rent and not get kicked out of this house. So here we are once again. And my friend asked me when I came in, she said, Pashua, what's going on? I said, I feel ungrateful today. And it was crazy. I was trying to give the most honest answer I could give, and that's what came out. And she said, ungrateful? I said, yeah. She said, and I said, I just don't want to pass that energy to anybody. So I didn't talk about, I didn't even notice until I'm saying it now, but I didn't even talk about work. I didn't even talk about how I was feeling about work. I didn't bring that home. One thing I try to portray to my boss is that when I clock out, I'm out. That's it. I've done my job. I've clocked out, you know. So in that very same instance, after I clock out, I don't owe you my time. I don't owe you my energy. And I'm definitely now, in that area, I don't think that's playing an ungrateful role. That's creating boundaries. Because I love you I love me more than I love you. So, being with that being said, I'm not to give you any more energy than what's on that clock. Come up there while I'm working and help me sell some cell phones. If you get the commission off that, that's fine. If I don't, or however that is, that's totally fine. Because all I want is that what you're giving me. You can cut the commission off, and that's okay. I don't even know how to count my commission. It says on there, I get this extra 20, I get this extra 30. I guarantee you, before you ever offer me commission, God has given it to me. God has given it to me. So your commission will never top God's commission. It just won't. The things that I do, the interactions that I have with people will create way more wealth in my life and in my mind, in my heart, in my spirit, and going forth from here than the 10, 25, it's like you get $1 off of something, you get $5 off of other things. And look, I'm trying to build a bond with people and move along, so that's where I stand with that. I have to be in an interview today for a front desk assistant, and I'm gonna go. I'm going to let her know I will be late today for work. God bless you. And, look, I'm not going to settle, not because my back is up against the wall. That's not enough. Just not enough, guys. It's just not enough for me to settle because my back is up against the wall. It's just not. I fighting with my back up against the wall includes fighting you to a certain extent. So here I am. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm going through. This is what I'm dealing with. And I think I'm dealing with it to my best ability. I pray for my areas that I don't even know yet that are wrong, and I pray for my areas where I need to assert myself, and I keep going from there. I'm a human. I am just one man. So it's only so much that I will put out for myself for the next person. So yeah, man, that was my day yesterday. Anywho, it just did something different to me. I woke up, I had a dream that I was drunk. I woke up and I thought I was drunk. It was that close of a dream. I woke up drunk. And I'm not drinking. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. I'm not drunk today. Thank you, God. I'm not waking up with bottles surrounded by me, hearing that clink, 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 clink sound when I take my garbage out, saying that's sad to myself and then giggling at it, not understanding the detriment of how sad it is, how much poison I just threw away. Empty bottles of poison, and that's because that much poison is in my system. And then with that same dream, I had a dream. There's this steak in there that I got when I went out to eat for the other day. And the steak was just infested with maggots inside of it. And I said, you know what, when I wake up, I know I can't just stop eating meat altogether. So I'm just going to go down to chicken and leave all of the other products alone and just try to get my body together. I don't mind the weight that I've gained, but now I just want to be more healthy than I did yesterday. That's all I have for you all this morning. I hope that you all have an amazing, beautiful, bright, blessed day, and that the blood running through your veins, your heart pumping, and your feet beating against the pavement, against our devil, will create an atmosphere for you to be blessed, to be rich, to be wealthy in your spirit and in your everyday advances. God bless you all, and I love you.